What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. This is the Talkers Podcast, Unscripted. My name is Joe, and we have the Gooch. What's happening, Gooch? What's happening?
Hey, what's happening? What's happening?
How's everybody doing? Doing good, Gooch?
Yeah, just ready for another addition to the show.
Oh, really?
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good.
Before we start the show, I just want to say it's 69 degrees in the highs. Very good. Pretty low for a Sunday fun day. I had a terrific 4th of July. How about you, Gooch?
Yeah, I had a pretty good July. 4th of July. It was pretty. I didn't want to go crazy and buy a bunch of fireworks because there's always fireworks left over.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I didn't want that to happen.
Yeah.
So I just bought a few, you know.
Oh, man.
How about you? Did you guys?
I did good. I think we just we did a barbecue and all that stuff. But I just want to thank all the listeners and all the downloads they're giving us. Thank you very much for tuning in, listening. We really appreciate it, the Gooch and I. Thank you for all your downloads. That's about it. Thank you, Europe, UK, and Africa, China, and all them. Thank you very much. And on with the show. So, yeah, Gooch. I had a good day on 4th of July. It was really good. All we did was just barbecued and all that stuff, and that's about it. I mean, we didn't. You know, the fireworks are expensive. We didn't buy none because they're too expensive and all that stuff. So we just made a barbecue, about carne asada, and we ate some chicken and all that stuff. And we drank beer and all that stuff. It was good. It was a good 4th of July.
No, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I just bought a few, dude. I didn't get too crazy. Yeah, it was just me, same name boy, and then the youngest. We'll call him. We never talk about that little fucker. We'll call him R.
R.
Yeah, my youngest.
Why R?
Because that's the first letter of his name.
Oh, his first
Hello.
letter in his name.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, okay. I see.
Hello. Yeah, it was just me and them two, you know.
Yeah.
Then LB came out, but then he took off, and then DJ was here. He just stood. I don't know. He might be in love. He just stood inside the house.
Oh, really?
But we had a little blast, you know. It's, created some memories, you know. That's all. Nothing, no big deal.
Sure, man. That's so nothing. Well, I enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoyed 4th of July. It was a little barbecuing and all that stuff. But
Did you guys buy the carne asada already prepared, or you guys?
No,
or did Doña do it?
the Doña,
Oh, really?
Chico Check's wife.
Yeah. Doña knows how to do some good carne asada, dude.
Oh yeah, she does. She does. Yeah. But
She does
it was.
good.
It was a good. I mean, I bought it because she was telling me, because I got out of work, and once I got off of work, I went straight to the market, and she got me scared. Well, she was saying, "Oh, the meat's gonna cost like $15 a pound and all that stuff."
Holy
I go,
shit.
"No shit." I go, "Oh, well, fuck it," you know. Well, I mean, I'll buy the carne asada because they buy me food over there in Las Vegas. You know,
Right.
big plates and all that shit.
Right.
So I did something. I bought some meat, and just because they bought me food over there. So the meat was not bad, dude. The meat was like $7.49 a pound.
Nah, it's not too bad.
And I thought it was gonna be like $15, and Donnie was telling me like, "Oh shit, I thought it was gonna be expensive," and
Why did she think it was going to cost that much?
because the meat over here it's really high, dude. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I was like kind of worried because knowing my budget of my money and shit like that, But I don't know. Just I was kind of worried about it, but no, I would have still bought it anyway. But but
No mames, Joe.
but anything all that, and yeah, I just bought the meat. No, nothing. I would have still bought it even though.
Yeah.
But they bought me a lot of stuff at Las Vegas when we were over there. So do something about it here. Vegas.
Yeah, no
I mean,
kidding. That's
we're
cool.
here in 4th of July.
Sexy
me.
Pants have a good time?
Did he? Yeah. He had a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
He didn't take a girlfriend, did he?
No. Oh, look at you getting jealous.
Hey, I just want to make sure.
Yeah. I can imagine.
I don't believe in long distance relationship, but I will try with Sexy Pants.
With sexy pants?
Yes.
Man.
He's the apple of my eye.
The apple of your eye?
Yes. And
Man.
I'm talking about the apple when I bend over.
Damn. No shit.
Yes. Anyways,
But you know what? Everything was good. Everything.
That's good, dude.
We're
That's good.
safe. You know that stuff. We
That's
had a
good.
good time. And that's about it. You know. What about you there, Gooch? What about you there, Gooch?
No, dude. Just trying to work, stay busy. You know, just hanging out. Not much really going on. Nothing too exciting. You know, just same old boring life. You know, it's
Yeah.
just hanging out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm digging
The
the new
weather-
apartment though.
You're getting a new apartment?
I said I'm digging it.
Oh, you're digging it.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah,
Real nice.
quiet.
Nice. Yeah. And then I was like enjoying the 4th of July because I always had this tradition too. I always watch the how you call it the Twilight Zone marathon.
Right.
So I enjoyed it for a couple of hours, and then we went outside and we started barbecuing and all that stuff. Yeah, it was good. I always do that. Every 4th of July, it's always the Twilight Zone marathon.
Hey, you know what? I finally got that Spectrum channel. You know.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I finally got it. I said, "Fuck it," let me try it out.
So,
And, I didn't get that too. I just got the basic of the basics. I didn't get nothing.
oh no shit.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah,
just to watch TV.
Yeah, just to watch TV. Yeah,
Because I
but
just
as long as you
ran
got you could watch the Dodgers too, right? They're playing right now.
Actually, I was supposed to put it on, but actually, the Dodgers right now are playing on Prime Videos.
Prime Videos, okay.
Yeah, they're on Prime right now,
Oh, they are.
and I watched them for the first time. This season. On TV, and then they lose 18-1.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, that was on Friday, right? When they
Yeah,
lost.
that was Friday. Yeah,
4th of July. Bum.
I was like, what the hell?
I know, right? Houston still cheating.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. When I was like right there relaxing on Friday, getting ready and all that stuff, I came across, dude, this new series. I mean, not a series, a new documentary, I think, or biography, whatever you want to call it. You know the Chespirito, right?
Yes.
You know this guy, right? Watch. I mean, I will put the song, but they will flag me on YouTube.
Right.
But remember Chavo del Ocho?
Yeah.
Well, I came across that now Max is has them in HBO now. It's a biography of them, Chespirito.
And it's like a mini series, right?
I think it's a mini series. I gotta check it out because I've been busy lately, so I didn't have time. And my HBO doesn't work in the living room; it has to be in the room. So I gotta figure out how to fix it on my TV right here. But I've been watching this Chavo del Ocho since I was a kid. I remember Grandpa Tito. Remember Grandpa Tito? He will when mom and dad will go visit grandma and Grandpa Tito.
Yeah.
And he will watch Chespirito all the time, and I will sit with him sometimes right there watching it. I will ask him the question, "Who's this? What are you watching?" Chespirito. He'll tell me in Spanish, It's El Chavo del Ocho, and Chespirito, and all that stuff. But they made a documentary or biography. They got Chapulín right here, and his name is Chespirito, right? His name is Roberto Gómez. My bad, Gómez.
Yeah.
So I'm very intrigued. Here's the actors, the actors that they played the roles right here. Kiko, Doña Florinda, and La Bruja 31, and Kiko, and Don Ramon.
Don Ramon.
So,
Don Ramon.
and the actors are I think the one that's playing Roberto Guzman is Pablo Cruz Guerrero. And one that's playing Chespirito's wife, his first wife, Paulina Dovolia. And what's her name? The one that's playing Doña Florinda is Barbara Lopez, as Margarita Reyes. And the one that's playing Don Ramon is Miguel Islas. Islas. That's the one that's playing Don Ramon.
Right.
And what's her? Well, La Bruja 61. It's Andrea Loya. I thought it was 101. So 61. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, shit, I got
it's
it all wrong.
It's Bruja de la 71.
Yeah. And the one that's playing Professor Sigilfales. I can't even pronounce his name right.
Señor Girafares.
Yeah, Ruben Aguirre. That's the guy who's playing Arturo Barba. That's the one that's playing Professor Sigilfales, whatever. And the actor that's playing Senor Barriga and Ñoño is I can't pronounce the name. Enerio Bartila.
I can't see, dude. My glasses are far away. Yeah. The print.
Is the guy that's playing him is the real guy is Edgar Vave. He comes out in that too. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think he comes out as how I call it, a producer. And I don't know this one right here, but the one that's playing Chilindrina, her name is Paula Montes de Oca. That's the one that's playing La Chilindrina.
Oh, okay.
I always had a problem mentioning that name, Chilindrina. But I came across and I looked at it. It says it's like pronouncing chilling, chilling drina. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't see it's so small. It's so tiny.
Yeah, it's so tiny. And here's the actors, the real ones. Here's it's they got married, right? That's Doña Florinda and Roberto Guzman.
They both got married in real life?
Well, yeah, well, the whole story is that's her right now, Florinda Meza. Florinda Meza. And Chirindrina right here. And Don Ramon. Doesn't he look like Sexy Pants?
Yeah, he does. Sexy Pants is better, though.
Yeah, okay. And Kiko. Right, Carlos, whatever. And yeah, this is Chirindrina right here. Maria Antonia Lotini. And this is the one that's playing Ñoño and Señor Barrigas. Dude, I remember these programs, man. Jeez. Look at that.
Yeah. This was all early 80s, man.
Yeah, in 70s.
Late 70s, early 80s, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And here's the how I call it, the program. It's on Fox. I mean, Max right now on streaming.
20 minutos.
Este es el Chavo del Ocho, interpretado por el super comediante Chespirito.
Tengo los nervios de punta, ñeca, pero es la primera vez que tengo miedo de fracasar. Se me tiene que ocurrir la idea del siglo.
No pasa nada, lo vamos a arreglar, como lo hemos hecho siempre.
Vamos a contar historias de personas comunes, con virtudes, con sueños y añoranzas.
Tenemos que hacer que este lugar te calma.
Una niña que va a andar por ahí con un niño bien latoso. En el corazón de esa vecindad, la ternura de un niño huérfano y desprotegido. Necesitamos más personajes. Es el globero más malhumorado del mundo. Nosotros lo vamos a llamar Don Ramón. Un programa con mucho ritmo, disputas y contrastes, con el que todos nos identifiquemos. ¿No?
¡Ay! ¡Me asustaste!
Fue sin querer queriendo. Ahora sí voy a hacer la comedia que a mí me gusta. No quiero hacer comedia que mi familia no entienda. Lo único que le pido es que lea lo que traigo aquí.
No, don Genial, no me convenciste.
Este programa vale la pena. Es un tipo torpe, medio menso, pero se cree superhéroe. Una parodia de superhéroe.
¡El Chapulín Colorado!
No contabas con mi astucia. Esto no es para niños y le va a gustar a toda la familia. El Chavo del Ocho. El punto es que no vamos a contratar a ningún niño y necesitamos grandes actores. ¿Cómo se llamaba la actriz que estaba en tu foro el otro día? Luego vi que usted tiene todo lo que necesito. Me parece que esto puede ser el inicio de una larga amistad.
¿Y eso?
Los números de tu programa están rompiendo todo lo esperado en el extranjero.
No sé ni siquiera si me puedo imaginar esa cantidad de gente.
Roberto, sé que es la gran estrella y no me deja brillar.
Tu mundo y el mío ya no tienen nada que ver. Extraño cómo eran las cosas antes.
Ya no quiero fallarle a nadie.
Necesitamos a un grupo que represente la condición humana. Ahí está la comedia.
¿Qué es tan necio, carajo?
Porque sé lo que estoy haciendo. Acción. Pero es que no me tienen paciencia.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, dude.
You know, the whole story about that is, you know, his son, the one that wrote directed this, Chespirito, right, in the movie. Mm-hmm. He's the one that did this film. Due to payback for because he was married with his first wife, right? Mm-hmm. And Doña Florinda was messing around, you know, when they were like filming.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so she was filming during her set. So I guess she was messing around with Kiko and the producer, and then now he went out with him. And he left his first wife for her, for Doña Florinda. Oh, that was the whole story. So from what I read, that the son did this to pay back because he has six children, including him, you know. So,
that's interesting.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, we all know that. I mean, the whole story about this, about him leaving his first wife for Doña Florinda, it was already known already. Mm-hmm. It's just like now we have social media. It's ended up being a big topic about it. This is what I'm talking about. Back then in the days, it wasn't like socialized, like real big because, you know, we didn't have social media. We only had newspapers, you know, on TV, news, and all that stuff.
Right.
Now that there's social media, now it's a big thing. Oh, now everybody's all fucking mad about her, and this is because she was a home wrecker and all that stuff. This is what it's all about.
I actually didn't know that. Didn't know that that's what happened or how it went down. I didn't. I had no clue.
Well, from what I read, everybody knew about this. It's all over since the beginning, you know, since they first met, you know, when on set, you know.
Right.
I mean, everybody knew about it. It's just the newer generation now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then social media and all that stuff. Since we have all this, it ends up being more viral. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. You guys got to be careful out there, man. You got to be careful out there because social media really goes full algorithm. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I mean, I can't wait to watch it. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll watch it as soon as we're done here and check it out.
Same here.
But you know, it's something we grew up watching. You know, we grew up watching that shit. You know, and we laughed, and it was entertaining, and you know, we knew everybody and shit. So it's pretty cool.
Fun fact, since you know, you seen the Blue Beetle, right? Mm-hmm. Blue. You seen the movie Blue Beetle, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, he comes. Chavo del Ocho comes out. Chespirito or Chapulín, right?
Oh, really?
So they're saying that he's canon. He might be coming out in DC.
No shit.
Yeah.
That dude that's playing Chespirito looks. He kind of looks like Rough Macho.
I was gonna say that, dude. You beat me. You know, I was gonna tell you that right now. Doesn't he look like Rough Macho?
Yeah, he does, dude.
Yeah, kind of
crazy.
Yeah. Probably is him.
Speaking Spanish.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I want to let out, and I can't wait to see that series or movie it is. Is it a movie or?
It's a biopic,
right?
Yeah, biopic.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be watching it tonight, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Holla.
That's good. But let's see what else. What else is going on in the news? There, Gooch.
Oh shit! There's so much going on.
But before I say anything, you know, I want everybody to be careful out there because, especially New York. I don't know if you heard about this incident. This huge humongous guy, dude, in New York. It was in the subways or something like that, trying to kidnap a girl, a woman. In other
I
words,
thought it was Los Angeles.
no, it was in New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it could be anywhere, dude. It could happen, and this
Okay,
is
yeah,
it's happening
absolutely.
in broad daylight. You know, like
Yeah.
you know, see, this is one of the things that these criminals have to leave. You know,
Yeah.
so it's a scary feeling. They said that it was they thought it was fake, but when a girl's screaming in the top of her lungs, it's not fake. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So here's a clip of the incident. At first, they thought it was fake. So now they're gonna start beating on him.
Oh shit.
They're beating him up. What?
Right. Get that, nigga. Somebody try to tell you something, chill the fuck out. Now you got it.
Yeah.
Believe that shit?
You know, I was gonna say all those men and nobody did anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah. It's a good thing they started. See, society's getting tired of that shit, dude. Society started fucking kick in and do something about it. It's fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
Imagine, dude, that could be your child. You know,
your
And
child,
this guy,
your sister, your mom.
overgrown guy. This guy was fucking huge. You saw that shit?
It's not because he's black, right?
Nah. Just guy just was trying to kidnap her, dude. You know,
That's crazy.
just be careful out there, everybody. I mean, watch your surroundings and everything. It could be anybody. It could be your family, daughter, anything. So
I mean, I'm not one to talk about this, but even the blacks say it. The black fatigue. It's getting out of control. And every race has it. Mexican fatigue, like the protest. To me, that's Mexican fatigue. There's whites have it, blacks have it, chinos have it. Everybody has a bad apple in their race.
Oh yeah.
And then people get tired of it. People are fucking tired of it.
Like, and especially when they're recording, huh?
Yeah. Especially everybody standing around recording and nobody's doing anything about it.
Yeah.
It's like, look what's going on in Philadelphia.
Jeez.
The mayor of Philadelphia, I forget her name because I really don't care. But it's all politicized to because what's going on is that the city workers out there, the trash men, the people that pick up the trash, right? Sanitation.
Yeah.
They want to raise, and rightfully so, because those people are only getting. I read that it was $35,000 a year, which isn't shit. Fuck, $35,000 a year. That ain't shit. That's roughly about $16, maybe $18 an hour. And they want to raise. It's been a long time coming. And then as soon as the workers found out that the mayor gave herself a raise, I think she got a 9% raise. And some of the other useless city employees got a raise themselves too.
Really?
So they said, screw it. We're going on strike. And they've been on strike since, I believe, last week, Tuesday. And the trash has been piling up in the city of Philadelphia. And, what really bothers me the most is that, so she doesn't want to give the city workers raises, right?
Right.
But she was okay with hiring contractors from outside of the city to bring in their trash trucks and start picking up trash. How does that make sense? It's fucking beyond me, dude.
Jeez. That bad, huh?
And everybody, everybody needs to start this whole woke agenda, the leftists,
Right.
Democrats, all of these politicians and it goes for Republicans too. The extreme right politics. I mean, Republicans. It goes both ways. Everybody is corrupt, dude. Every single party is fucking corrupt. But more so that the Democrats are not getting enough. They're more visible, dude. Yeah. Their hypocrisy is more visible. Like they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
The Democrats, they don't give a shit.
That's like, I mean, God, I mean, that's why I look at it. They're looking at it like they don't care. They don't care.
They don't.
It's because they have the money. That's why.
Yeah, and they're taking it from the taxpayer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you go on social media and you see all the citizens. Mm-hmm. Well, I pay property tax, I pay state tax, I pay city tax, I pay garbage tax, water tax, everything's taxed. Mm-hmm. And then the mayor's telling the citizens, don't throw your trash outside. Like, what the fuck is that?
No shit. And I got that clip that you sent me. Want me to put it?
Yeah. Go for it.
Here's the clip. Hold on. This is all the trash they did in?
It's definitely gotten bigger.
Damn.
There's the dumpster hiding. Like, what the fuck?
That's only the second day of the strike.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That was the second day of the strike.
Damn, no shit. That
and
bad,
and it's getting worse.
Damn, just imagine the streets, how it smells, dude.
Oh shit, dude.
Fuck.
You jump on that, you check it out, you look at the video, watch the videos, dude. Yeah. Everybody's saying it just smells like death.
Oh shit.
But that's the whole Democratic Party, dude. They don't look at Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Look at Los Angeles. All the homeless camps, all that trash. I remember, I've been here in Wyoming for almost 19 years now. I remember going back all the time, every, twice a year in the last 19 years, right? And every time I go, the fucking city just deteriorates.
That's true. Yeah.
Call it like it is. It's the truth. People don't like the truth, dude. They hate the truth, especially the crooked politician. They'll pass the buck. They'll blame your neighbor. They'll blame the maid. They'll blame the principal. They'll blame everybody but themselves, dude.
That's true. I know.
Do you have another clip of the Philadelphia one?
No, that's the only one you sent me. Yeah. But it has to do with the Democratic, right?
Always, dude. Always. We see it every day. And like we talked about in a past podcast, like, look at what's going on in Mexico right now, dude.
Yeah.
Right now, as we speak in Mexico, Mexicans don't want anybody in their country, whether you're white, from El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Cuba. They don't want nobody in there. And they're rioting right now as we speak. They don't want, because they're calling it the gentrification of Mexico City.
Yeah.
It's kind of ironic how, meanwhile, in Los Angeles, they have, rather here in the United States, they have all these protests that, this used to be Mexico, we're here to stay. But it's okay for Mexico to do what they're doing. They want to kick everybody out. It's fucking the irony, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah. And I got the clips for that one too.
Yep.
Hold on. There was a message from Twitch. I just want to say before we mention all this, welcome Twitch and Kick is our new destination. I want to say thank you. Welcome to the show.
What was the message?
I didn't even read it. Hold on, let's see. The message is from Lemon Soda Fizzle. It says, "Hello? ? This is a specific conversation." I just said hello. I'll just say not really. Not really.
Is it a bot or someone?
Probably a bot. But it's a Okay, so I got sidetracked. Well, here's the incident that's going on in Mexico, dude. This is the clip that you sent me. All right, I'm gonna send I got part 1. Okay, here we go.
Han lanzado piedras, cuidado. Han lanzado pues algunos explosivos también. Vemos que siguen lanzando piedras. La gente que estaba adentro tuvo que ponerse pecho a tierra ante el riesgo de que les cayera un vidrio o una pedrada. Es la marcha antigentrificación, la primera que ocurre en la Ciudad de México para exigir a los extranjeros pues que dejen de establecerse en la Ciudad de México y que además pues paguen impuestos. Eso es lo que están exigiendo los manifestantes. Alan.
And just for content, what they're at the last part, what they're yelling is "Fuera gringos," out with the white man, out with the white man. Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Kind of crazy, huh? We're seeing that in Los Angeles, and now you know what all the protests in Los Angeles, what they should do, because it sounds like they need them in Mexico. They should all go to Mexico and go help them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But they won't do it.
They won't do it.
Yeah. No. And yeah, that's kind of crazy, dude. I mean, but isn't it from what I read too, is that they're saying that the white people that are living over there, they're saying that they want all, because they have the people that live in Mexico, they're playing loud music.
Yeah.
They're saying that the güeros they're telling to, hey, turn off the music, damn it.
Down,
yeah, like what the fuck, you know?
It's a double-edged sword, no matter how. The whole point of my conversation about this, the whole point is everything and everyone in every country needs law and order.
Yeah.
Everybody on this planet, every country on this planet has law and order, or we assume that they all have law and order, but nobody wants illegals in their country. That's just the fucking bottom line, dude. Yeah. And we're watching it right now with Mexico. You can go to Russia and you can watch it there too. They'll put you in prison in Russia first, and then they deport you for breaking the law, for being an illegal.
Yeah.
Nobody on this planet wants illegal immigrants in their countries. Why is the United States an exception? That's my question. Why only the United States is going to be for? And you know what's going on right now with the whole country? Since 1996, when Bill Clinton was president, this the same immigration policies since before Clinton, or especially with I'll start with Clinton. It's the same immigration policies that have been used since then. So Barack Obama followed the policy, Biden followed the policy, George Bush followed the policy, and now Donald Trump is following the policy.
Right.
But yet Donald Trump's a racist, Donald Trump's the fascist, Donald Trump's this, Donald Trump's that. But meanwhile, this is the same fucking policies that the Obama administration have been using as well. What's the fucking issue?
Yeah.
You know?
It's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
I think because I don't know.
It's because the media tells them, dude. The media tells them that Trump's the racist, Trump's the, and you see it all the time on CNN. You see it on MSNBC, NBC, CBS, CNN. You see them on all of them, dude.
Yeah.
And it's bullshit. Show the clip when Ted Cruz was at the detention center and out there in the US, all the kids, you know, and nobody says nothing. This was in 2021 while the COVID virus was going on.
I think.
Please give dignity to the people. Please give dignity to the people.
So you work for the commissioner, your senior advisor. You were hired 2 weeks ago, and you're instructed to ask us to not have any pictures taken here.
Please respect the people,
because the political
rules.
leadership at DHS does not want the American people to know it.
Please respect the rules,
You keep
sir.
standing in front of the pictures, so
Please
you don't want the
respect the
pictures taken. The rules are arbitrary, and
Please
they're
respect
designed
the
to
rules
keep
and
the
give
American
the
people
people
in the dark.
dignity and respect. That's all we ask.
Well,
dignity
no, it's
and
not.
respect.
You're asking, is this
Please-
dignity and respect? Look at
Please
these people.
give
There's
dignity
a
and
pandemic.
respect to the people.
Let me ask you. There's a
I
pandemic.
respectfully ask you, sir.
There is a pandemic.
With
Is
full-hearted,
this respecting the rights of these
full-heartedly,
kids?
I ask you. Please
Are you
respect
respecting the
people.
rights of these
This
kids?
is not a zoo, sir. Please don't treat the people.
You're right, and this is a
as such.
dangerous place.
Please don't treat the
And
people
your
like
policies,
this. That's all I ask for
unfortunately,
you,
are
sir.
trying to hide them. I understand
That's
you
all
were
I ask
instructed. When 18
I
senators
ask you
came
to
down
please
here,
respect the people, give them dignity
I
and
respect them,
respect.
and I want to fix this situation.
We all want to
and
fix
the
this, sir. We
administration
don't
you're
want
working
this to
for is
happen
responsible for these conditions.
Please respect the people with dignity and respect,
And
sir.
I ask you to respect the people as well. This
I am
is not
respecting you.
respect.
I am respecting the people.
This is not respect.
So you're telling me that it's that in that year that was very, very humane?
Yeah, nobody talks about it.
Jeez.
And then you hear the lady say, "Give them dignity and respect." That's not dignity and respect, dude.
No
But see,
shit.
this is the thing that really like ruffles my feathers. I remember when this came out in 2021. I remember because it was Ted Cruz. Okay, I wasn't too much involved in politics then because it was all bullshit to begin with.
Yeah.
But I remember when this video came out. And then when I rewatched it again a couple days ago, I was like, holy fuck. You kind of forget about it, but I remember when it came out.
Right, right.
And this is the shit. Those were illegal immigrants waiting to be either processed and thrown back into the country or processed and being kicked out of the country. It was the Biden administration, so yeah, I really don't know what it was. I hear it was them being processed to be let back into the country, into the United States.
Right, right.
But it was inhumane. And meanwhile, you know the alligator Alcatraz, whatever they're calling it, that new encampment that Trump has for illegals in Florida. That has beds, that has blankets, that has pillows, that has air conditioning, and in a tent. The only thing that people are bitching about is because supposedly it's surrounded by
the what?
Alligators. Are you paying attention? Or
pillows?
Oh, that was 20 seconds ago.
Gooch.
Are you paying attention or what's going on here?
That has what?
What's going on?
Oh my gosh. Gooch.
What's up? Oh my God. What'd you do?
Gooch. Can you hear me? We'll be right back after these messages.
You there? Joe.
Hey, Gooch.
Hey, what's going on? Everything's working on my side.
Hey, Gooch. Dude, this shit is just.
Hey, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave the studio. Hey, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave the studio.
Can you hear me, Gooch?
Yeah, we're still live.
All right, now we're back. Hello, everybody. Sorry for technical difficulties. I think my Wi-Fi went off. I think it was a Wi-Fi, dude.
You think so?
Yeah, we're back. So we're back with the Ted Cruz thing, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of weird, dude, because she knew the humane of all that shit, right?
Yeah.
So, that's fucking weird, dude. I mean, and they talk about Trump and all that stuff, that he's the bad guy, and they're the ones who were doing it, right?
Yeah, they want to.
They were doing the same shit.
Yeah, they want to throw in. They want to throw in, fascism and all that other shit, and races and dictator. They want to compare him to Hitler and all this other shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's just nonsense. I wish people would wake up.
Yeah, I don't think they're not gonna wake up, dude.
Nah, they won't. They won't.
It's fucking. I mean, it's just bad. It's just bad.
Yeah.
I mean, all the way around, dude. It's just not looking good.
It's like you can tell them that Obama's the one that kept the kids in cages.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we can show them proof.
Yeah,
and they still won't believe it.
And you know what the funny part is? And they're trying to compare that to the alligator Alcatraz.
Yeah,
you know.
Oh, because there's alligators around. Supposedly, there's alligators. Well, what part of Florida, doesn't have alligators? It's a swamp.
Yeah.
You know,
it's fucking. And you know what? I think Florida is gonna have a storm. I think next week. And then they're wishing that all that shit will fucking mess up and all that shit and get destroyed.
See, and that's the point. You see, like the first clip with Ted Cruz, right? Everybody's sleeping on gym mats. And they all have those foil paper blankets, right?
Yeah.
And then you see the one that Trump created. They have bunk beds, they have pillows, they have blankets, they have air conditioning.
Right.
There's a photo out there that surfaced with in Arizona where under the Biden administration, they're in the camps outside in 100-degree weather. Nobody talks about that. Nobody wants to listen to that. Yeah, it's just stupid. It's all bullshit. It's all media fed to all the sheeps that follow this bullshit, and they fall for it. They're that stupid.
And isn't Trump want to take action on the media, the fake news, all that shit?
He sued
CNN, huh?
CNN, and he won. He sued NBC. Oh wait, CBS. I'm sorry, CBS, and he won millions. They're paying him millions, dude. For defamation of character because it wasn't true. And nothing they say is true, and they still don't learn.
No shit, and they're still doing it.
And they're still doing it. That's how stupid these people are. What other clips do we got there, Joel?
We have the ones that from Mexico. You still want to see those?
Yeah, let's see that one more of that shit with that white dude. That white dude.
Oh yeah, he got all he got all scared and shit. Let's see. He did kind of look scared. Look at that.
Bueno que no estuviste, Dan.
Looks familiar, huh?
Yeah.
See?
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah. Looks awfully familiar.
Do you think that it's all paid, dude? Like they're paying them?
It can be. It can be. I don't know about Mexico, but here in the United States, yeah, it's all paid for protest. Are the protests still going on out there?
Not really. I mean, there was a few right there by I think downtown in City Hall about the cancel that 4th of July business thing, which that never happened.
It doesn't work. Yeah. I
Yeah.
seen footage after the Dodger game. I seen footage of all of Los Angeles just shooting up fireworks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I got the proof here too. Well, we were celebrating 4th of July. Well, I wasn't, but the neighborhood was. Well, this is I was tripping out this firecracker. It's called the Diablo, dude. And I like this one because it's really nice. You can hear it. Watch. Hold up. Where is it? You hear that one? That one sounds loud, dude.
Yeah. That one's crazy.
That one sounds loud. Yeah. That's one of my favorite ones, dude.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And this is in our block, man. Our block this year was dead, dude.
Oh,
Our
really?
block, it was really dead. This is the other side of the neighborhood.
That was
This
your
is the other
neighborhood?
side of, huh?
That was your neighborhood?
Yeah. And in the front of our neighbor, like let me say like one house away, or two houses away, they will use every year, dude. They will light up the whole neighborhood. But this year they didn't do shit.
Well, maybe those are the protesters.
You think so?
Maybe.
Maybe, huh? Yeah, maybe. Got something right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just bullshit, dude. You know, I mean, everybody hates illegals in their country, dude. Everybody.
Yeah.
All these countries in the world, they hate illegals. You know, it's a known fact.
It's all the same shit, huh? In
Yeah.
every country.
Every country. You have to have some sort of paperwork. They have to know who you are before you get into their country.
Yeah.
You know. And then the argument, again, with the argument, this used to be Mexico, blah, 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 blah. That falls flat on its face, dude.
Yeah.
Like, immediately.
It's fucking crazy. It's I don't know. It's hard to describe shit like that because, I wasn't there. We weren't there. So, it's just part of history. They got to just,
fucking deal with it.
Deal with it. What we're gonna do? We're not gonna fucking fight for it and get it back. Come on.
Here's the funny part. Here's the funny part. Say they do give California back to Mexico, right?
Uh-huh.
People are still going to be in the United States. They're going to still migrate to the United States.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
So now California is a part of Mexico. People are still going to go to Arizona. Illegals are still going to go to Arizona and Mexico and New Mexico and all these other places. This is going to be the same shit. There's no winning. Yeah. Deal with what we have now and fucking follow the law.
Yeah, I think that's the whole point.
Yeah. Hey, are we it, bro? Because I got the boys here.
What about the Ozzy clip?
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
This is Ozzy's last concert, right?
Yeah, this was it was kind of emotional, dude. When I was watching it, I didn't watch the whole show. I just saw clips. A lot of bands were there. Metallica, Tool was there.
Yeah.
Iron Maiden was there. I was watching some clips and it was pretty neat, dude. And then Ozzy came out. You know, it was kind of a tearjerker for me, bro. Like it's like, fuck, that's crazy.
I like the way he was at. He was like in his chair, huh?
Yeah.
Well, here's the clip.
I think he has Parkinson's.
He has Parkinson's disease?
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay, here's a clip. Dude, I don't like the audio on my...
My wife worked her ass up for a year to get it all organized. And a guy called Tom Morello, who organized all the bands, people like that, you know, make concerts happen. And another guy, Andy Copeland. And I don't know what to say, man. I've been laid up for like fucking 6 years. And it's so, you've got no idea how I feel. Man. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Here's another one. There's another farewell.
My wife worked her ass up for a year to get it all organized. And a guy called Tom Morello, who organized all the bands.
Clip.
Come to our final song for ever. I just want to say to you on behalf of the guys in Black Sabbath and myself that your support over the years has made it all possible for us to live a lifestyle we live. Thank you from the bottom of our heart. I love you, we love you. And it's a song called Paranoid.
You want to cut it?
Well, there you have it, guys. That was Ozzy Osbourne,
Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath, and his final concert, right, guys? Gooch?
Yeah. Final one.
What the fuck is wrong today, dude? It was a weird day.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What did we lose? Like 20 minutes?
20 minutes of it. And, all because of my fucking Wi-Fi. You know? All right, everybody. Sorry for the technical difficulties on my Wi-Fi. There'll be a better show next week. And stick around. And thank you for tuning in and all that kind of I could say and all that stuff. Be safe out there. Do not drink and drive. Any last words for you, Gooch?
Don't drink and drive, folks. Stay safe.
Don't drink and drive. Stay safe. And all I can say is thanks to all your listeners out there. The Gooch and I, we really appreciate it. Thank you very much for tuning in. You could look us up for if you guys want to hear us on the podcast platforms. You could look us up on Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, and YouTube Music. Everybody, tune in. You could listen to us on those platforms. My name is Joel, and we have the Gooch. Everybody. And all I can say is have a good day, Sunday fun day, and enjoy your day, everybody. My name is Joe, and the Gooch will say thank you very much for all your downloads. Bye.